Codebots exists to help humans build software that positively impacts the planet. It's based on two key ideas, humans and bots working together, and also a way of working that can improve the process of a software team to deliver software, but also the quality of life. Our culture at Codebots is driven by our values, our promises, and our beliefs, and how we live them every day. The way we keep these promises is by connecting to our roots and by living our company values. Our values are initiative, but not a lone wolf, fun, but not unprofessional, urgency, but not rushed, and scientific but not heartless. To really bring the values to life, we've had a fun challenge running where we asked our employees to bring one photo a week for 4 weeks of themselves living that value. Now this was a really great way to see the value in action and tell a story around it.
Valjean, at last, we see each other play.
So this photo is a video, and it's from isolation during COVID. The story behind it is that my partner's cousin was turning 10. It was his 10th birthday. He was over in the UK right at the time where the UK was really at their worst. 10th birthday in isolation, not so great for when you're 10. His favourite musical is actually Les Mis, and as it happens, it's my favourite musical as well. So what we did was my partner and I took the initiative to make this video for him. It was a bit of fun for us as well, and to send it to him as a bit of a birthday present. It really encapsulated the initiative, but not a lone wolf, because it was a case of us taking that initiative, but certainly not a lone wolf, because we had to work it in with her cousin's mum and grandmother and work it all in and get it all tied together. It was a lot of fun to do.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and my role at Codebots is Head of User Growth. So the story behind my photo is it was a picture taken when I was doing the Everest Base Camp trek. It had to be super urgent because of the budget we were on, but not rushed. So you had to go on some days up and then back down to where you started from the same time so that you didn't get sick.
The photo encapsulates the value fun but not unprofessional because we were both representing our teams and we wanted to make sure that we were both fighting at a friendly manner because it wasn't a KO match. We were making sure that we weren't hitting each other too hard and that we were just practicing our kickboxing moves with each other. It was still really fun because I really enjoyed that match regardless.
I probably learned more about science on this than I've learned with anything. I set out to help improve the industry that I worked in, which was apples. There wasn't a lot of tech advancement in that industry. No one was really working on it. So what we tried to do was integrate neural networks, image recognition, and a new technique that we came up with, LiDAR-based 3D scanning, to determine the quality of an apple. We tried to do this using cheap components and things that we salvaged from. We never completed it, but we got the first and the second-ish stages done, which was getting the apples to move without damaging them. The entire point of it was to not be heartless. It was to do something good for small farmers, and that was the aim. It wasn't really about money at all, yeah.
The reason I thought the photo challenge was a success was because we celebrated our values. I think firstly brought everyone closer together to get to know each other better, and also brought stories to life. The theme of this strategy day is about getting back to our roots. So that's why we celebrated our values for the first 4 weeks, and then the 5th week we're having our strategy day, and we're getting back to our roots, not just as a company but also as a country, and talking about some of our Indigenous past as well.
Walk track, we're going to go over to the river and then stick on this side of the river effectively and just walk around like that.
I think to get back to our roots, we need to acknowledge the past. The reason I wanted to do a smoking ceremony is I did my first one a couple of years ago and actually found it quite moving. And I believe that there's many people that still haven't experienced it, and I'm quite passionate about bringing equality across our country. So I'm pretty keen for everyone else to witness part of our culture and heritage.
There were no creeks, no rivers, no mountains. Then Baya, me God, he came down from the heavens of Biruli, and Biruli He was somewhat similar to Jesus. They created...
We've got a past where many cultures come together, and I think it's very important for us as a country to recognise that the Aboriginals were on this continent for 65,000 years before other cultures turned up, and I think it's very important to recognise that and connect with not just ourselves but with our country and move on together.
One other small announcement to make is Codebots is officially setting up a scholarship at the University of Queensland to try and get more Indigenous software engineers graduated through the system.
Launching a manifesto and really living it and bringing it to life makes me really excited for the future of Codebots. We have an incredible team, great technology, and a culture of people that really care about what they're doing in the world and the impact of this technology. So I think when you put all those things together, the future looks very bright for us at Codebots.